answering question 28. Okay, so now you have two trolleys, trolley X and trolley Y. Trolley X has an arrow, so let's check out information. Two experiments are carried out using two trolleys of equal mass. All moving parts of trolley are frictionless as the surface that trolleys move over. In both experiments, trolley X moves towards trolley Y, which is initially stationary. So this is stationary. This is your initial diagram. Feel free to label them accordingly. After collision in experiment 1, X is stationary and Y moves off to the right. So the next, what happens here is X becomes stationary and Y moves to the right. Y moves to the right. After the collision in experiment 2, the trolleys join and move off together. So this is experiment 1. Experiment 2, we have the same initial movement. X is here, Y is stationary. This is initial. Final. According to the information here, the trolleys join and move off together. So you got X, Y, quite obvious direction. If it is in this direction, it should be moving this way. So this is experiment 2. Okay, remember the only diagram we have is this. From the words, we must be able to extract and show clearly. So always show initial, final, experiment 1, experiment 2. And it will be easier for you to actually answer this. What type of collisions occur in these experiments? So the most obvious one is this one. Remember this fused collision. Fused collision is also known as completely inelastic. So that is inelastic. Now we left with what is the experiment here? We have a special condition here where moves to the right, stationary, moves to the right. Usually in cases like this, when they're traveling on here, right here is a frictionless, all moving parts of the trolley are frictionless, as is the surface that the trolleys move over, so everything is frictionless. Means in order for it to stay stationary, means this object will give the exact speed away. Okay. So Ux here will be equal to Vy here. It is a very unique situation. We show elastic collision. Ux plus 0. At the beginning, I think I better not show you this equation. You see the future videos. So Ux is equal to Vy. Elastic collision. Y, the key conditions we need to know here is we're moving on a frictionless surface and all moving parts is frictionless as well. So in the question, they mentioned you got frictionless surface, they also mentioned you got frictionless parts. Remember what is frictionless. Remember what is elastic. There is no loss of energy, no loss of kinetic energy in other forms, whether it be heat, deformation, sound. Okay. So I hope you understand this video. Please remember the key words, and as you do more questions, you get to see this more.